Welcome back, Heavenlies. This is Heaven's Army playing BioShock Infinite. Episode 4, I'm gonna call it. But we're gonna be doing the Burial at Sea DLC. Hopefully, episode 1 and 2. Depending on how long I talk, we'll see. So, welcome back, Joker. Welcome back, Ceiling Fan. Welcome back, everybody. Glad to see you two here. When are we starting? Usually at 6 p.m., but today I'm starting at 5. But I got everything done and set up, so I'm good to go right now. If you show up like when I start, like sometimes I'm not even in the room when I start my live streams. Because like I gotta run around, get the water or something, sometimes it's super late. But yeah, everything's all ready, so I'm good to go. So, first things first, I know the moment I click on this I won't be able to talk, so I'm holding off on clicking in this. If you want to hear something shocking, here goes, because if you don't, too bad. Last night's episode did not get hit with a single copyright thing. Zero. It got away with I don't know what, because I'm pretty sure all of those songs should have got something, because all the other BioShock ones do. Like all the other ones got ads on them, but not last night. So that's shocking to me. So thanks whoever's watching me up there on YouTube, or if the BioShock people themselves like, don't hit them with it. let them have it. Oh, I broke my character already. That's amazing. That's very impressive that I already broke my character from laughing. But cool. Are you going to work or are you not? I think I broke him. Let's not jinx it. Yeah, indeed. Let's not jinx it. Like I already broke my character. So yeah, wow, indeed, right? Like that's the first wow I got for you. Oh, my character started working all of a sudden. Great. Now I'm gonna call this moment #rehash. Or time to like hurt your brains. Because I'm gonna throw some facts at you. I wish I was home more longer than I was today, but I wasn't, so I didn't get all of the stuff that I wanted to get done on this game. Um, but I'll send you some facts, and then you can tell me if I'm right or wrong, and we'll just leave it as that. I'm gonna set a rule, a simple rule. If it's going to get complicated and there's no real answer to it, how about we just skip it or leave it be? Let's not go down that road, we should almost call it, because there's too many paths right now. So how about we just not really hurt our brains, but we say what we've seen, and then we'll just go from there. Before I click on Burial at Sea, of course. From what I got, we've seen that there were two paths in BioShock Infinite. We're going to be talking about BioShock Infinite only right now. Path 1 is where Booker becomes baptized and becomes Comstock. And Path 2 is where he doesn't become baptized and stays as Booker. Path 1, he creates Columbia and is infertile and cannot have a baby. And Path 2, where he stays as Booker and has Anna. So, there's already two paths, from what I can tell, in the BioShock Infinite place, where there's no way little baby Anna could have created that. So I'm assuming a parallel universe. I'm assuming two paths are already established. We'll go with that. For some reason, with all the evidence that I've seen throughout the game, Booker attempted to save Elizabeth, rescue Elizabeth many, many times. With the stuff with the baseball and always flipping heads, that's them testing constants and variables. So that's like one thing that I got, that Booker has been trying to do this. But now we gotta try to explain this Booker kind of thing. Why is my character constantly breaking? What in the world was that scene in after the credits? Well, that'll be explained. I'll explain. I'll get right down to the end. That's the end, so I can't explain the end at the beginning. No, we can't talk about the end until we get to the end. So, I'm gonna call Elizabeth the one that we know. Elizabeth is the one that gets sent to Columbia and grows up, the one that we were hanging out with in Infinite. That's Elizabeth, and Anna is the baby before she gets sent to Columbia and becomes Elizabeth, okay? Just to keep it simple. Anna was taken from Timeline 1 Booker and moved to Timeline 2 with Comstock and became Elizabeth. Alright, so we got that. Yeah, I can't talk about the end until I get there. Again, I can't talk about the end until I get there. One step at a time. We're at the beginning. I'll delete all of my stuff that I got right now. For some reason, with this possibility of the twins, the Lutesses, were able to somehow rip an opening to those two worlds, so that Comstock, without able to have a child, was able to take Booker's Anna to his timeline. We're not going to go any further down that. That is just what happened. I don't know how your brain hurts, because these are just facts. These are just like, you should write it down and be like, this is what happened. Did it happen in Infinite? Yeah, this did happen in Infinite. Oh, okay, cool. If your brain hurts already, I'm really worried for you. Yeah, please drink some water and eat some salmon and get some omega-3 fatty acids into you so you get your brain back in working order. And I am sassing you pretty hard right now for that. Hey Steven, welcome back. So, back on track. For whatever reason, I really don't think baby Anna, was able to create these two timelines. So, let's assume that there's two timelines. Comstock 1... well, I guess Booker 1, Comstock 2 is what I'm going to go with it. It seems because of what happened, Elizabeth is able to create these tears. Because she's not originally of that timeline. She's able to exist and live, but she's able to also create these tears. I'm assuming back to Timeline 1, but at different times in Timeline 1. That's what I'm assuming. She's the only one that I know that can do it. Without going any further down and getting more confused. Down that rabbit hole. It seems, oh, I wrote the ending there, and that's a bad spot to have it. I'm not even there yet. Rosalind Lutece created a way for Comstock to get Anna, somehow, with that crazy machine of theirs. But why did they change their mind to get Booker to come after Comstock? I'm not 100% sure, unless they didn't want that ending where New York was on fire a bunch of years later. Or whatever other reason that you could come up with, sure, but I'm just not going to go down that road too far either. I'm just going to let you know that for some reason, Rosalind, the Lutesses, the gentleman and lady, decided to get Booker to go after Comstock. Whatever reason. They already took the baby away and now they're changing their mind. I don't know why, other than what I just said. I'm pretty sure we can all agree that Booker did kill Comstock in Infinite when I bashed his head against the thing and then drowned him. I'm pretty sure we did that. I'm pretty sure Comstock died. And then at the end, Elizabeth did drown Booker at the timeline before he becomes Comstock. Okay? She was in the timeline before Booker ever has a choice to either become Comstock or stay as Booker. So when she kills that Booker in that timeline, she stops all the other Comstocks from being made. That's what I got out of that ending right there, okay? That's what I got. It may be very wrong, but it seems like she put an end to all the Comstocks. At that point, she went to that timeline, she stopped the baptism from even happening, and no more Comstocks can be made. But now, there is still other Bookers in other timelines with Annas. But there will be no more Comstocks being made, because that timeline is now done and dealt with. Okay? The ending, of course, it would have been very smart. Would have been super smart if they just would have let all Elizabeth's and Anna's disappeared when she killed Booker. She just should have, everything should have just ended, and then everything would have made sense. I would have been happy with that, because then we wouldn't have to go down this crazy rabbit hole. But it didn't. Explanation is that she didn't kill the original Booker with the original timeline. Because I don't think we were with the original Booker in the first place. But like I said, we're not going to go down those roads. Uh, we're just going to assume that for some reason she didn't disappear. If she somehow cheated timeline death, I don't know how she did that. Yeah, Comstock did age because of the Lutis device. Is that it? I don't know if that's a fact or not. All I know is that he's older, different timeline, more years. I don't know what happened. All I know is that he did look an older man, didn't he? But I don't know any facts, so I'm skipping them. We're not doing anything unless I see facts. Uh, so if Elizabeth for some reason didn't die, which she didn't, Ceiling, was it you that said something about that infinite loop? Because there's two things that I remember seeing. Um, One is that because Elizabeth didn't die, there's already infinite possibilities. But second is that song that they keep playing, Will the Circle Be Unbroken? If you draw a circle, it's the same thing as a infinite loop. So maybe you're onto something. If that was you, let me know. Whoever said the infinite loop kind of thing, it can very well make sense. Hence the reason why the song and everything else. You might be onto something. Um, I might have missed the voxophone. Then I didn't pick up everything, sadly. I would need like 100% playthrough, and then I want to sit down and watch that 100% playthrough, skip all the battles, just pick up all the voxophones, and just straight story. I might have missed a lot of things. So either way, hi Maximus, welcome back as well. You're in the middle of a huge story, so if you don't skip to the beginning, you're going to be confused. If all of the Comstocks are dead, which from what I'm assuming they are, why is Elizabeth going around to kill Booker? It's going to be here in Burial at Sea. She's going to be going around killing Bookers now. So, if Comstock is removed from the picture, I don't see what benefit Elizabeth has for killing Bookers now. Because there's no more Comstocks. Is she trying to kill off all the Bookers to kill off herself? Is she trying to find the original Booker? Like, I don't know why, so I can't go any further down unless the game gives me a reason why. So we're not going to worry about that. We're going to skip that. We're going to skip that road too. We're not, like I said, we're going to mention them, but we're not going to go down those roads because it's just going to lead to confusion. With the timeline that's left is Booker's with Anna's, and the IA Elizabeth that can travel into these timelines. That's where we're at with this place here. The Burial at Sea 1 and 2. If they don't explain what happens with any more facts, then I'm going to have to say that there's going to have to be another game, BioShock Infinite 2, if you don't like that name, too bad, to explain and give us actual facts. Because if I don't get any more facts, and not theories, because I already heard other theories and looked up a bunch of theories, I don't agree to any of them. So I am not going down any of those roads. So they either A, have to give us an answer, or it's just going to be remained open for your interpretation, and everyone's going to be confused, and I won't go down that road with you. I'm just going to be like, cool, the game's done, and that's where I stop. So there you go. That's why I'm not confused, because I'm not going to go down those roads. After 1890, Booker can only either... I already said that all Comstocks are dead at this point, so I don't know what you're stating other than you're just confirming something with a time. But I don't know. All I know is that Comstocks are all gone now. If we see another Comstock, then they are just got infinite loops and time zones, and then this is impossible to solve. But we're not going to find any more Comstocks, just Bookers. So that's what should happen. Unless they start giving me more games and giving me more facts. So yeah, without further ado, let's play this. I had enough explaining 1999 mode. Yeah, let's go to 1999 mode. Sure. So yeah, there you go. That's everything explained. That's everything that I can explain to you with facts that actually happened. However many, again, there's like many Bookers that already tried to save Elizabeth and they failed. So if all those Bookers tried, failed, and died, that ending, so much info indeed. So that ending,
We're closed.
We're not closed.
You don't look the sort who can afford to turn down legitimate work.
It's 1958. 1958.
What do you want?
This is years
How about we
later.
start with a light.
Wait, no, I'm not giving her a light. So the end with the baby, ceiling fan, was just they're showing you that there is still a timeline with Booker and Anna. That there's still many timelines probably, or maybe one hopefully, but anyway, a timeline with Booker and Anna. The Comstock line is gone, but the Booker and Anna timeline still exists. Hence the reason why this Booker, because there seems to be many Bookers and many timelines, is still around right now. After the fact that we already seen the one that we played as drowned.
Got a name, miss?
Hey, do you not know who she is?
Elizabeth.
Is this other Elizabeth or real Elizabeth? She's got a different clothing.
Elizabeth.
What can I do for you?
There's a girl who needs to be found. Maybe you've seen her.
This girl's dead.
You know her.
You'll see dozens of her tied down by the docks in the slums in Apollo
1957.
Square. Orphans. With Fontaine's charity shut. No
Fontaine?
But her you know.
As I said, girl's dead.
Lost.
Look, I don't know where you get...
Lost isn't dead. Name your rate, I will pay you for this work.
Lost isn't dead. Why would Elizabeth do this to me?
Gladys, wouldn't you?
I don't follow.
Something tells me you will.
I have to be Booker. There's nobody else in this room. The exact same room. The exact same room, except it's more business-y. So yeah, just letting you know that there is still the timelines with Booker and Anna. They still exist. And it seems like we're going down one of them now. So enjoy. Timeline. Open the door. So now we're in Rapture.
Seems my instincts were correct.
Where's Sally?
I don't know. But I know someone who does. Follow me.
Maximus, are you okay? Are you seriously okay? You're not gonna go crazy like everybody else who seems to show up at my channel eventually. Sandra Cohen? Why even ask? We're listening to the music and stuff? Oh, why are we here? Some games are of secrets from the past, from the future.
What I need from her is my business. But I know where to start looking.
Okay, we'll start walking so I can follow.
Me a man with your particular talents could be useful.
I'm trying to like look around, but Sandra Cohen is scary. We've already dealt with him before with this crazy
I heard about your little friend.
puppeteer thing that he kept doing. There you go. I'll follow this Elizabeth. The evil baby is there? What does the game have Big Daddy?
What are they?
Red means stop.
Where have you been?
Green
Cabin in
means
Arcadia?
go. This is
Little
the
sisters.
rule. All little
Atom
girls
factories.
know.
Atom factories.
Compromise.
These are already kidnapped children that they're turning into little sisters. And I seem to just be okay with this. There's a Big Daddy right there.
What do they even look like under those suits? What do you mean? They're just some kind of machine?
No, there's people in there. Well, hopefully they'll explain why Big Daddy's exist thanks to Elizabeth's.
You should have to prove you're properly versed on a topic before you're allowed to vote on it.
Or even talk about timeline travel. Yeah. I'm gonna hit people with that. Absolutely. Oh, there's a door. Can I open? Oh, I can. Slight little detour, Elizabeth. You know me. Oh no.
The Hostic sees you, he'll toss you out on your ass again.
If they see me, they'll throw me out. Okay. Why did they use other language other than what I just said?
You're not knowing about the Little Sisters. How long have you been in Rapture?
Let's just say I don't get out much.
You've got eyes and ears, don't you?
If I wanted to share my life story, Mr. Dwight, I would write my memoirs.
Well, she's
I
calling me
liked
Mr.
anything
Do
about
It.
Rapture. Thought it was a place where people understood to mind their own business.
True.
Where we headed?
The man we had
True.
in the Garden of the Muses.
How do you know?
My sources are my own, Mr. Dwight. If you have better information as to the whereabouts of your girl, I I suggest you avail yourself of it.
Sassy Elizabeth. Well, I mean, I don't know if this is the original or not. I only call the one with the blue dress original. Ah, I get to punch those things again. Great.
Where are you taking me?
When's the last time you saw Sally?
What?
She was taken from you, wasn't she?
How do you know this?
She was taken, down at Surprise. You were playing the tables and...
She disappeared.
And...
Playing the
Top friend of
tables.
mine, Sullivan says they found her floating in the docks.
You see the body?
Look.
Did you see...
Did you see anybody? Facts!
This world
All I
values
deal with
children,
is facts.
not childhood. There's a profit to be made and men who make it.
Fontaine's little
I'm
sisters.
taking you to one of them. Mr. DeWitt, you all
Am I
right?
having
Fine.
flashbacks?
Get these spells sometimes. Little bugs.
Spells from BioShock Infinite?
We're fine, thanks.
Oh, he can teleport around before they all turn into splicers, everybody? For some reason, it's too loud in my ears. I have to turn the volume down a lot. I can't hear a thing. There you go, except people, a large crowd. Oh, money. Cool, I got 4.
Enough of that. They can't take a crap without a papal dispensation.
Am I supposed to walk around? Ah, well then let's go this way. Oh, okay, it loops. It's always a loop, everybody. Okay, I'm going this way, Elizabeth. So yeah, I think this is going to explain some of how Rapture is and comes to be, and also how Big Daddies are made, and how is this the right way?
One reason only.
Okay, good. We're not going that way then. I want to explore this Rapture before it all gets destroyed. It's so nice to go to a place that isn't completely destroyed. And Rapture seemed kind of normal. Okay, well I ate a banana, so... before everyone goes crazy. I'm searching everything. Oh, a voxophone, really? Or audio log. Oh, that's not Suchong, is it? It is Suchong! Oh, okay.
Observe strangest of coincidences. On other side of a window, man in strange hat experimenting on Suchong's own creation.
Suchong's
On plasmid.
on
Man name
plasmids.
of Fink. Outrage.
Pink?
Intellectual property. But man name of a Fink is no fool. Through addition of oxidizing agent, turns plasmid ingestible through stomach lining. Mr. Ryan very impressed with Su Chong's initiative. Theft of intellectual property. Two-way street.
So, Fink from Infinite, there's a window already open that people from Rapture at a different time zone can see other people in 1912 fooling with their stuff. No wonder everyone is so confused with these timelines. It's no wonder like everyone's like, yeah, my brain hurts. But all I'm just taking is evil Suchong? Indeed. Just taking Fink's hard work and giving it to Ryan. But yeah, everyone here is already spliced up with a bunch of stuff.
I'll find my source inside of that club.
Oh,
Have to do with Sally.
not Cohen again. Oh, not Cohen again. So here we go. We already dealt with him in BioShock 1. We're just going through it again before everyone goes crazy.
Private
Well,
party. No entry without invitation.
We'll see about that.
we'll see about that. So, again, it's a fact that they can see
Which
through
business do you
windows
represent,
and
sir?
see.
Business?
Yes, which business?
DeWitt Investigations.
Mr. Cohen does not truck with private detectives. Masks of invitation went to artists and craftsmen alone.
I'm with the artist struggle. We're expected.
No mask, no entry.
Stuff shit.
These invitation masks he spoke of. They must
Yeah.
have gone out to local artisans.
Well, I guess we'll have to persuade someone to loan us one.
Then persuade them the
Business
nice way.
Rapture's Business. Says it's sponsored by the artist struggle, the Golden Rule, and Rapture Records.
guess those doors would be as good a place to start as any.
Okay, cool. Just give me an arrow to follow.
Bring you to Rapture.
A man.
Really? That strike me as the romantic type.
A man.
Then what?
There's a debt that needs repaying.
I've known
Is
my
it
share of
debt?
Shylocks.
That needs repaying?
Wasn't that kind of debt.
The great chain guides.
Oh, I don't like how she's going there. I cannot hear her talking over the sound of people chatting. I hear background chatter and people talking, but I can't hear her voice. So I'm gonna turn this down, which also will make the guns quieter, but I want to be able to hear her talk, not hearing the crowd. It's overly loud in my ears. I don't know about you.
Even if we can't see it, it's there.
Hopefully you can hear her talk now. It's quiet. A great chain.
Invitations to Cohen shows are highly coveted. Nobody's gonna just hand us one.
You think you can figure out a way to distract the store owner while I take a look around?
You just find the mask. Leave the distractions to me.
She's gonna distract for me? Alright.
Welcome.
Welcome. Anyway. He should walk over here. Elizabeth? Oh, she keeps disappearing. Let's talk to him. Speak to
Excuse
the
me.
shop. Speak to
Lady
him.
has some questions for you.
Yes, of course.
I'm interested in this piece.
Ah, excellent. You've an eye, haven't you, miss? It's a natural sapphire and diamond, 18-karat gold ring, fully hallmarked for Paris, 1887.
Really?
The center cabochon... Excuse me, sir.
That's a lot of fine talk about a stolen ring.
I beg your pardon?
Right out of her coffin in Twilight
Cohen
Fields.
sends
Did you
those
think we
masks out in
wouldn't
some
know?
kind of box.
The
Some kind of
assurances
box?
of a grave robber are of no interest to me. If you hand the ring back, the matter will remain between you
Must be somewhere
and me.
else.
I don't think so. Hit the bricks, you tramp!
Get your hands off me! Might be best if we were gone when he wakes up.
Yeah, okay. Nothing in that one.
Another shot.
That's crazy what we're doing right now.
Upstairs at the Artist's Struggle or Rapture Records straight ahead?
Rapture record straight ahead. So yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna let this crazy story boggle my mind anymore.
Look around.
I could get a little bit more facts, but I really don't think that this game has a proper ending to it. I don't have enough facts to solve anything, so I can't play anymore. Still the button mash like crazy.
See that dish I walked in with? Will you give her the star treatment, pal? It'll make it worth your while.
Star
Of course,
treatment?
right away.
What is this piece?
It's by Trine, but of course, covered by Mr. Reinhardt.
Oh, it's lovely. Isn't it lovely?
Sneaky sneak! Sneaky sneaks! Heaven's Army with his super sneaky sneaks.
Especially
I love it.
primal. Part of us that exists in thought.
Oh, there's gotta be...
Purely sensual.
The finest music touches us in places.
That we never knew existed.
Yes.
They are talking about music.
Nothing.
Oh, it's so
Only one place left.
Oh, so powerful and masculine. Oh, yes, when... I must go. I must go.
Faker.
One more note shall prove my undoing.
Wow, wait, you're laying it on a little thick, aren't you? You're acting? Nothing.
Got one place left, though.
And if that proves to be fruitless?
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Fine. Let's just follow the arrow.
Used to see him all the time.
So if I don't sneak in, I'm gonna get caught. No, I'm not here to gamble. Are you kidding me? I may actually be Booker, but I'm not gonna role play as him. Oh, welcome to the art studio. Ah. Oh, that's a bit scary. I played games where monsters like that are chasing me. I think that's in a movie. That's the bunny thing from a certain movie. That's as Atlas's face.
Good day.
Good day,
Hey,
artiste.
pal. You want to help out the little lady?
Yes, of course. Interesting, isn't it?
No!
Sander Cohen. He calls it
Miasma.
I'm sorry, but I know precious little about art.
How does it make you feel?
I don't want to open my mouth for fear of what foolishness might tumble out.
Dizzy hiding in that box.
I've opened up something that made me dizzy. Oh no. Oh, don't take anything. Whoops, that was all alcohol. I had no idea. I was just opening and hitting go. I didn't mean to, Okay, return to Cohen's.
Did your companion go?
Oh, what's this one? Oh, please, it's so beautiful. What does it mean? You've given me so much to think about. I feel a trifle sweet.
I'm over here. I'm over here.
Would you mind if I return tomorrow for further education?
I shall be here at your service. Until tomorrow.
Let's go. Let's go.
I've located the mask.
Oh, a mask.
All right, it's best we head back
I
to
need.
Cohen's.
I think we need more than one mask. Fine. Let's just follow the arrows and take me wherever I gotta go.
Fine piece of work back with those shopkeepers.
Yeah, well played.
Bit of the grifter.
For that, you can
Grifter?
thank my father.
Oh, yeah.
He was
Oh, yeah?
uncomfortable in a variety of roles.
Booker. She says it like, oh boy. I'm a little worried because I am Booker. And I know I am her dad. Well, maybe a version of on some timeline. Do I have to just knock on the door, or am I handing you the mask, or whatever? Let's just knock. Sandra Cohen's paintings are nice, or whoever's painting those are. I think I assume it's somebody else's. Sandra Cohen is the play person in a theater, and has people wearing animal masks.
Very well. Mr. Cohen awaits your participation at his performance.
Yeah, because he's like a performer, not a painter. Sandra Cohen. I'm assuming he's more that. Everything's
So who
all
is
white.
this fellow Cohen? Some sort of underworld figure?
Worse. He's an artist.
It's
An artist who kidnaps children.
Well,
Cohen's
apparently.
muse is a bit more diverse. I've seen his type. Gets an idea in his head, end a conversation.
Like a hand under the ground that's got a flashlight. And now we're in a dark, scary hallway. I'm assuming he's... We'll find out, because doesn't he make, like... Didn't he turn all the people into plaster? This is the type of art that he creates? This is what he considers art? I like the bunnies! The bunnies are a perfect touch! Don't run away, bunny! Oh, should I be paying attention to the art? The dancing. Bunnies! Oh, this is so great! I mean, best game ever! There's life and stuff. How come we had never seen a single bunny thing in BioShock 1 and 2?
To the music! To the
Oh.
spirit of the eternal!
Wait, he is painting. I didn't think he was a painter.
Why do you fail in this fashion? To embarrass me in front of my muse? My muse shall not be mocked.
His muse.
Please! The stick! For God's sake! My muse shall not be mocked!
Well, they're dead.
Get them out of here! There shall be no failure on my canvas.
Oh, maybe those are his paintings. Do not go to the light.
No room in rapture anymore.
Oh, I don't know if I should walk out there.
For the artist.
It's okay,
Who are
Cohen.
you?
Name's DeWitt.
Is that right?
Did you paint eyebrows and mustache on your face?
This
With
one's
makeup?
a real biscuit.
Biscuit.
Isn't he a biscuit, lady?
I need to ask you a few questions.
Leave my biscuitness out of it.
Yes. It is the work of man to ask. It is the work of the artist to answer.
You've seen this girl, haven't you?
We artists see more than most. You
Way to
are
not
more than
answer.
you claim to be, little songbird. Are you not?
Ooh, Songbird? You're gonna bring up that
Watch
thing?
this one, DeWitt. She'll take you where you don't want to go. But I know the child.
She looks at me.
who is important.
She's looking at you like, yeah, I can time travel.
Flit away.
And?
I know where the girl is. And I will send you to her. In exchange, all I ask is a dance.
The Dance of Death?
I see something in you too. Art strips away artifice. Show me who you are, and I will show you where you need to go.
I don't want to dance with my daughter. What? I don't want to dance with my daughter? Fine, whatever, daughter.
Come, dance!
Fine, whatever. Twist my arm, why don't you,
I
game?
shudder to think what greater price he might care to extract.
Fitzpatrick! Beauty and pain.
Beauty and pain, that's
They can
happening.
be no more separated than birth
You're so happy?
and blood.
What do you think
Birth and
Cohen's
blood?
customers do with the children? Do they?
Sometimes.
Turn them
Those
into...
types lack the capital of people like Ryan and Suchong.
That's a blessing.
You saw those little sisters?
Yeah, turn them into little sisters.
But if Suchong had Sally, I'd know it.
How?
As I tied him to a chair and asked him
So?
for 15
So-
hours.
I don't know what to make of you, Mr. DeWitt.
What, this duet? What's wrong with this duet?
Fitzpatrick!
Great, of course that happened. He's crazy.
Suffering in you.
Yeah, there is suffering in this duet.
I know how to shine a light on your pain.
Do you? How?
A moth will become a butterfly.
I don't want him to art me up. I don't want you arting me up, please. Leave me alone, Cohen, please. Oh, good, load screen. Just what I always needed. Oh, why? Oh, why? I hope there was, like, no shooting in this game or anything. I broke my character again, laughing.
Mr. DeWitt.
Mr. DeWitt!
Yeah, that's me. She's all scratched
alright?
up.
I'm fine.
What happened to your face?
Dreaming you. You kept saying your daughter's name, Sally.
She's not my daughter.
Sally's not
I
my daughter.
thought-
Anna.
Pain
Anna.
and beauty. To an artist, they are parent and child.
Cohen?
Anna's my daughter.
I'm sending you to find your young one.
And technically Elizabeth. Is he crying? Ryan Industries?
Not so sure you'll like what you find.
Oh joy. I keep breaking my character. Tiny Tim? Tiny Box Tim?
Look,
Fontaine's. Ryan sent
Yeah.
the whole thing to the bottom.
but it's a prison now. Why would Cohen have sent Sally there?
I don't know.
Well, I'm pretty terrible
Everyone
with stealth.
has needs. I merely provide a service for those who have the means to pay.
I see.
You'll find your little bird in the housewares department.
In the housewares
How many
department?
people do
Okay.
you suppose Ryan's got locked up in that place?
It's a
Enough.
floating mannequin.
Fontaine had amassed something near an army. Now they're down there, spliced up and wild.
Spliced up and
Alright,
wild.
There's a dock up ahead.
Great, so they're already spliced up and wild?
Takes a cold son of a bitch to do that to a living person.
Son of a gun? Yeah.
Burial at sea.
You read your residency contract with Ryan Industries? In
Closed?
perpetuity.
Closed and
we're all
closed.
buried at sea.
Everything's closed. We're all buried at sea. a life analogy in this game, apparently. I have 3 shots. I have 3 shots.
Keep your eyes open.
Find Sally.
Seem to be some supplies this way, Mr. DeWitt.
It's Booker.
What?
Just call me Booker.
If it's all the same to you, let's leave it at Mr. DeWitt.
Yeah. You could call me Daddy or Father or something. I lost my foot thing. Hold on. Like completely lost my foot thing. The thing that I'm standing on. Search, wow, $1, hooray. I seem to be breaking my character 90% of the time now. I don't know when that started, but it just seems that I've completely broken my... I was like, something just ran by me. It's a crab, okay. There's life in this game now. Would you look at that? They didn't have that in BioShock 1 and 2. There was no life. Everything was dead. Everything was dead. Except for the crazy people. I got my fire and my... Oh, nice. That's all I have, though. Anyway, that's good enough. People watching TV. Everything's just torn to pieces already. Don't know if I'm gonna get... Well, I do have fire. Wait a minute. That worked so well. Let's not try that again. But yeah, stealth has never been a strong suit, especially when like if a game doesn't have it 100% of the thing, then yeah, then it doesn't really work out for me.
Look up
I'll attempt.
Let's have another look around. Perhaps we'll be able to find something to get us up and over.
So I missed this in the Infinite game. If she calls it something else, then she probably said it once in BioShock Infinite. We called them, I don't know, grapple hooks or whatever they were. Right here. This is one of them. Isn't melee? I reloaded again. Great. I don't know how to melee. It's circle, I assumed, but I was wrong. No, I'm pretty sure what I saw was correct. It wants me to go that way, doesn't it? No, it wants me to go this way? Yeah, you do. Listen, game, I already know that there's a thing. Oh, I didn't see this one.
Could be handy.
A skyhook.
Skyhook?
A skyhook?
Air grabber?
Air
Kids
grabber.
use them to ride around up on the pneumo lines.
Air grabber. Huh. Constants and variables.
Constants and what?
Constants and variables. Skyhook is from Infinite. So she said it there, but did she call it an air grappler in Infinite? Because that's interesting if she did. It's really cool if she did, but I didn't see it.
Goddamn grabber stuck.
Mr. DeWitt, someone's coming.
Come back! I want the frosting! I want it.
Frosty one?
Alright, I got the grabber unjammed.
Let's talk money!
You like that?
Mr. DeWitt.
Oh. Yeah, what's up? What am I looking at? Hold X to look.
Housewares. That's where Cohen said we'd find Sally.
Go
The store ran
there.
trams between the 3 buildings. We'll need to avail ourselves of that.
Assuming it still works.
Optimism, Mr. DeWitt. It helps in situations like this.
Booker never has optimism. Are you kidding me? He's always grumpy like that. Oh, I thought I saw something blue and shiny, and I was like, hooray, but there's nothing. Keep your eye on the parasite? Well, I'm not going to use up any ammo unless I really, really, really have to. I'll try to melee as much as I can, because 8 shots is just not enough to get me through this game. I'll leave without her. Oh, look, she can teleport. She literally
when did
can.
You come to Rapture?
Oh, it
Yeah.
was, geez, I guess around 51? No, 48?
That's a rather large gap.
That's a rather large gap.
life I had before sort of becomes a blur.
Life before
49.
becomes a blur.
49 for sure.
My nose is bleeding.
You look a mess, Mr. DeWitt.
Just keep your eyes open for splicers. They can do us a whole lot worse.
Is he lying?
Eat it up. Well, it's good for you, you know. I've never heard of birds that didn't like seeds. What's the matter with you? Do you think it's poison?